In this video, I like to talk about how you can validate your course idea on Udemy. So how can you find out if you have a good idea for course, if it's going to be able to succeed inside of Udemy? So let's say that I already have an idea for a course topic I want to teach about. Then I search for the course topic inside of Udemy and I check out what is the competition for this course topic. Now, that the fact that there is competition for the course topic doesn't mean that it is a bad idea to make a course topic or make a course about that. It just means you have to be better than the competition, so to say, or do things in a different way. If there's no competition at all, it could also mean that people are not really interested in this topic. So you have to be careful that you choose something that's not so special that there's no students, but not also not so general that there is a huge ton of competition. Let's take a look at how I would research this one. So I would research, let's say I have a course topic idea of making a JavaScript game development course. So I would search for JavaScript game on Udemy and I want to see what is the competition here. So there's one here on 2 total hours and I can see it has a rating of 4.0. It's not bad, but it's not also that good. And I can see the bestseller here is the one with 7 total hours and 4.4 rating. So usually in Udemy, the higher amount of content and higher amount of hours is the ones that rank a little better in Udemy. That's just how it's kind of displayed inside of Udemy. Well, we can also see there's one here on 3.5 hours, and it's also in the top 3 here. There's one here on number 4 with only 1 hour, but it has a good rating. So I would say, I mean, if you really are passionate about the topic, that is also a huge factor that you like this topic, that you like teaching about it, then maybe you could give it a shot. But I would probably say it's a little overcrowded, it's a little competitive, and you might end up just being ranked down here in the bottom page and you don't really earn that much if you're ranking down here. So it's a mix of you having a passion for a topic, but also that there is a good chance of you filling out a gap in this topic. Let's take a look at a successful topic I had inside of Udemy. So I was working with web scraping inside of Node.js. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, that's okay. You don't need to know what it means. But I had this topic inside of Udemy, and when I searched for this topic initially, there was only one course available in there. And this course only had 1 total hour of content. It was also a outdated course. So it was the only course. It was outdated. And I thought, you know what, I can do better than that. So I made that course in about an afternoon, and I also made my course in 1 hour, but it was a updated course instead. So initially, let me show you how the earnings were for this course. So this is the earnings for, well, maybe I should say first, I'm the number 1 up here of this topic. And let's take a look at the earnings for this course here since the start. So first I earned just $50 every month, about that the first 4 months or so. And then I started adding content to the course based on the student feedback and students' questions and reviews and so on. So if they said, well, can you make something about this? Can you tell me a little about this? And so how do I do this? Then I add the content to the course. If it makes sense to make it for a broader audience, of course. If it's something really specific, then I probably wouldn't add it to the course. But otherwise, I just keep on adding things based on the students' feedback, because the students know best what you should add onto the course. So then I started quickly to earning double and double of that. And I just kept on adding more content to the course so that I would keep on being ranking number 1 inside of this topic. At some point, the other competition also came in. These 3 courses here came in later after I made my course, and I kept on adding content to keep on staying on top in the rankings. So that course has been doing pretty well. I'm very happy about it, but I also have topics that didn't go so well. Well, I have one course topic that just didn't go, even though I really took a data-driven approach and found out exactly what course topic had a low amount of content and a low rating on Udemy, and had a student influx, had a student subscribing to the course. But I will talk about that in another video.